I literally went back and watched the last 5 minutes of the last episode so I could remind myself about the third place I suggested the party goes, and that was Abyssal Chasm. I thought, oh, that's a great idea. My party's gained a few more keys. Maybe one of those keys unlocks that door. Also, we have this parapet of poison resistance where you can ignore or you are immune to poison damage. And so I can use a character holding that to trigger all the traps in the room, at least, um, carve a path to the doorway. And if you recall, when we entered the room, it described the room as being filled with a red poisonous fog. So I'm counting on all the traps being poison, being the same. It'd be a real douchebag move to have a variety of traps. To get to the Abyssal Chasm quickly, I think there is a way to go straight to Aborea now, because Aborea was opened up for the purpose of purifying it further, something like that. I have to go back to Aborea, talk to Rian, but we'll do that in a second. In the meantime, we're going to go back to Abyssal Chasm. There's another door. Perhaps that one. What? Oh, there's some mistake going on. So, Aborea, she had told me Aborea was accessible. She was wrong. Friendly Defender Springs. I have a running tab of glitches I've encountered so I can report them. Something everyone should do that plays these custom campaigns because campaign creators, it's hard to know when people have bugs or what's going on. But for example, there should have been a doorway to Aborea after we spoke to Rian in Pleasant Forest. No, in Happy Town. She was hanging out in Happy Town and asked us to go back to Aborea, and she said there's even a doorway there from Happy Town to Yan in Happy Town. Spider Tunnel. Strange cave. Lots of scene transitions. Um, it's nice if you have a fast loading hard drive. And I think I fairly do, but I think you can have much faster still. Having made campaigns, I've learned that what makes stuff slower and faster, and it wasn't exactly what I expected. It's interesting saving the videos for YouTube. I've noticed dungeons like this one make much smaller video files. I think there's much less detail. There's so much black space. But dungeon or forests, outdoor scenes are much more resource intensive in terms of at least storing videos. Okay, we can turn off cautious. Everybody. What? Where are you? Get out of here. Okay. Abort. Abyssal Chasm. I need to look at my journal shortly after these messages. What does it say about Aborea? It doesn't say anything. I'm gonna read my logs real quick. Dryad summons. Return to Aborea, available to Happy Town entrance. So maybe I didn't get a quest yet, but it also didn't open the door yet. I think that might be a bug. I hope not. Okay, you, I believe, have the Parafit of Health. Proof against poison, immunity to poison. I want you to walk here. It's pretty funny. I'm gonna have her come back. Try to make a wide trail for all the players.
Good arms you've got.
Okay, I think we have enough for everybody to go. Yeah, I'll get filtered into single file right there. That's the scariest part. Walking along those diagonal edges. Okay. Let's try it. What the burn? Okay. I can't accept that. Hopefully we all get back safely. No! Fools. I'm the fool. Okay, so I don't have the key. Uh, Wait, I am supposed to return to Aborea. Maybe I can do that now. No. Get up here.
What strength?
No! You bastards. Alright, so I have to guide these fools.
It seems effortless.
Sorry, I was writing my notes. So I didn't even remember that I was supposed to return to Aborea, except for the fact that I thought the doors would be open. I thought there should definitely be a quest. There's so many other quests, right? So maybe that'll be in the next update. Please don't do something crazy right here. Like jump down. Okay. We had some unfortunate mistakes with the poison traps. We'll take a short rest. Go ahead and
Thanks. I feel
give
better.
an inspirational speech. Help rally the troops after those mistakes. Nope. Light hurts your eyes as you step into the collapsed portion of the caverns. So one thought I have about Common Cow, having played this a couple of years ago, is that I remember being level 12 when I got to Common Cow, and I think it might be very painful if I'm not also level 12 when I get there again. But I am level 10, I believe. Yes. Close to level 11, which is the level 11 pretty thick in its own right. All right, let's see if teleport works now. We'll turn cautious right as we get there. Wait, all of us turn cautious. Yes. Okay. And there's Rian, who said she wanted to meet us. No more children. What? I said no more children. Okay. We're gonna talk, right? Hello. She smiles at you before she begins to speak. Uh-oh. My mother has retreated deep within the root system. Over a period of 5 days, 11 forest healers will gather in this place. First a few, and then more and more, every 1 or 2 days. 11 will eventually be the total. After them, Gartor the monstrous. Cruel mountain ape king, his nature ties him to this cycle of the queen dryad. The instincts of the forest healers and Gartor will drive them mad to do acts of violence. They will work together to destroy all in the forest. As they die, their blood will nourish my mother. Their victims' deaths will also nourish the forest. In Gartor's quest to live, he will murder all, given time. If you wait too long before returning to this place, you will have to face all 11 forest healers and Gartor the monstrous simultaneously. Every time you take a long rest, more monsters will arrive until the cycle is complete and Gartor is dead. My mother needs me while she heals. I must go and help her. If you see any gorilla heads on the ground, leave them, lest thee be cursed. Toodles. Okay, gorilla heads on the ground, leave them. Yes, I remember this. Sometimes from the base game, you would have quest items you could collect from trophy kills and include certain heads. And those heads, if you get them, you can never set them down. So that's some good advice. All right, let's look at this place. They're saying in a few days these things will come. It is disconcerting the way Rian finds us. She is the only Dryad whose name we've ever known. She said we need to return to Aborea to complete the Queen's healing process. The transformation of Treasure Swamp to Friendly Defender has been so astounding and advantageous. We want to support the Queen as her healing heals the swamp. Okay, so I'm unsure. Yeah, she explained that just now, so that is appropriate as the first step in this quest. What is that? What's that door go to? Oh, back to Happy Town right away. Okay, and that teleporter takes us where? Okay. Let's stay here. Kill a while. Let's find what we're crafting. I really don't have what it takes. Man, I gotta get more pushing making stuff. can't craft anything, but she cooks every meal. It's pretty cool. There is like a another class benefit later. Perhaps I forget how you get it, but you cook a special heroic meal before adventuring every day. It's pretty funny. A magic meal. Even more magic than the good berries that actively heal you. There is a forest healer. I think we can make short work of this one. Ah, crap. I hope that this quest isn't broken. Right now it feels broken. It says we found Rian, and then we found the secret area, talked to her. We're gonna save right here. Save it. After talking quest weird. Save. I'm gonna go back and see if I can. Just go back a little bit in time before Rian and I talked, and maybe I can walk around, trigger this quest state. I don't know. The thing is, I talked to Rian to even get into that quest state. I'm sorry I'm doing this in my head live on a video I'm recording, but everything goes better if the quests execute properly. Definitely seems like this one's not executing properly. This quest doesn't affect the biggest overarching events. So this is a quest that you could actually not do and still do the whole storyline. However, my characters are hungry for experience. Oh, it took a while to get to that load screen. I felt nervous. I'm gonna write a note over here. Um, Aborea quest firing on steps 1 and 2 seem redundant. And then step 2 doesn't have the means to execute. Okay, so we're back at the beginning. Here's what I'm going to do. We're going to all run over here to the teleporter. I'm going to fly and talk to the first Rian. And hopefully not trigger her vanishing. Saw her right there, right? So maybe with the use of flight, go up high, maybe avoid triggering things. No matter what you do, you trigger things. Okay, I'm not going to talk to her. I don't have the arboreal quest. Okay, I might just be SOL until this bug gets worked out. And it'd probably never be worked out this playthrough. But you can still do this quest. I'm just worried that it's going to linger forever. All right, let's just hurry up, talk to her. Hello. She smiles at you before she begins to speak. My mother has retreated deep within the root system. Over a period of 5 days, 11 forest healers will gather in this place. First a few, then more and more every 1 or 2 days. 11 will eventually be the total. After them, Gartor the monstrous. Cruel mountain ape king, his nature ties him to this cycle of the queen dryad. The instincts of the forest healers and Gartor will drive them mad to do acts of violence. They will work together to destroy all in the forest. As they die, their blood will nourish my mother. Their victims' deaths will also nourish the forest. In Gartor's quest to live, he will murder all given time. If you wait too long before returning to this place, you will have to face all 11 forest healers and Gartor the monstrous simultaneously. Every time you take a long rest, more monsters will arrive until the cycle is complete and Gartor is dead. My mother needs me while she heals. I must go and help her. If you see any gorilla heads on the ground, leave them, lest thee be cursed. Toodles. Okay, so have that quest again. I think I long rested, and that's what triggered it. Okay, so let's just pursue this quest, even if the journal isn't lining up. As I mentioned, this quest doesn't infringe on the main storyline, and so if the journal is messed up, it's okay.
Natura Muto Fury!
Okay, so this progressed just because I long rested, maybe? But we see a forest healer. Let us go kill it.
Clumsy idiot.
Too far away.
Loud instead.
Well, she said it was going to come by the day, so we might as well use our spell slots.
I really thought never mind.
Weakened. It's probably the perfect or a very advantageous thing to do against such a strong foe.
Lucky? Perhaps. Killable! How does that feel?
Not the character I thought it was.
That's where it hurts most.
Lovely. Adventurer's Journal. I just picked that up. Dang it. This character, right? I think this is a loot drop from the base campaign that was ported in as part of this creature's loot collection. Not really part of Tomb of Doom.
Natura Muto! Cure!
So who knows what tomorrow will bring in regards to this quest. Killed one. Unfortunately, I bet there's supposed to be a countdown, and I'm probably missing that now. The countdown of creatures to kill. She has a beard. Haha. That seems on brand for Baroness Gaga. Ever challenging. So I've often opined that this would be nice if she could hold something other than a dagger. But before I commit to that, let's see what I would be skipping over to give her that. She can already make things. Aspiring leader and a chef? I don't know. How could I be like a master performer? That's what I'm looking for here. I don't know, Warcaster, does that mean she holds a shield? Shield or weapon? It's kind of interesting. She's never held shields. She can't even hold a weapon yet. I suppose that's a way to like increase her armor class. 100 right now. All right. Feel like the Emperor. It's this way. As long as she's alive, I won't get any more game overs. Oops. Reset. What did I click? Magical secrets or cantrips. I do like Eldritch Blast, but without all the rule benefits that you get from being a warlock, it's not as good. Hmm. She gets her own access to Wall of Fire, huh? That sounds pretty potent. Does she also have Fireball? She does through this. What am I looking at? Insect Plague. Insect Plague is a nice alternative to Wall of Fire because it's, something different. So how about I take Fireball and Insect Plague? So Fireball so that she can shoot something a little bit, you know, the level 3 spell slot doesn't demand as much. I'm skipping her out on accident. Integrate Sunbeam. I love Sunbeam. Chain Lightning is a lot of fun. All right. I decided to take those because they're so fun. Who doesn't want to shoot lightning and a laser beam from their fist? Wow. Wait, extra attack. So that's more like you can attack 3 times. Yeah, 3 times attacks. Nice. She's beastly. Spell storing wand. The least amount of choices being a cleric. I haven't fought that many undead. I wonder if I'll get a chance to use turn undead. But I just woke up. These things are right on top of me. I just woke up. I don't have time for my speech. And these things are immune to fear.
Bleed.
Can't tell where that cloud begins and ends. I wouldn't go any further than this.
Most unfortunate, that.
Modest success.
Yeah, so that's from the Lightbringer bow.
Not bad, eh?
Oh, don't, yeah, don't work on the campfire. That's not what I meant.
Leaping.
She's already maintaining that.
Ow! That's the way.
I trained hard for this.
Good struck. Ha! Take that, fiend. Truly formidable.
I keep forgetting to use her cantrip.
That's the way.
Ah, I can't use chain lightning. That's too bad.
Armies. Armies. Acura Muto. Cure.
These characters are going to burn through arrows. I do have this Where is it? I have that quiver, which is good because these characters are going through like 7 arrows around. So I just have to do that periodically. Even basic poison arrows that don't use many resources, but they do an additional like 1d4 damage. Um, but they don't drain resources that are good for other things. Why, I don't feel bad using them. Sometimes I make these valuable commodities that I feel guilty if I use them. So you can make the invaluable ones, you use them guilt-free. Everybody go cautious. Love to see it. How are we on our experience quest? Hey guy. Evil fairy comes and floats above you and stabs you in the back with a magical dagger.
Can't say I'm surprised.
But he succeeds in his wisdom saving throw with a +8. Ouch. Pokes him in the back again. This time with a +6.
Next one.
He's immune to being frightened. How unfortunate.
Damn. Did we not say?
So he succeeded, or changed legendary resistance. Oh yes, legendary resistance. That makes them much tougher to stun and all that.
Curses! My fault.
quarter given.
is paralyzed. So can lose that set of die rolls.
You like that?
Ouch. Ouch. 45. 40. Kill him while you can. Oh, you're in the bugs. My God. I'm messing up. My gosh, I should not have stayed there.
Crush 'em.
He's finally dead. Need to give her a chance to heal.
A Jure.
14 is not going to cut it when they're doing 45 points of damage per hit. I succeed against the 12 damage, or they only took 12 damage because of their successes. It's harsh.
I am in your debt, my friend.
Don't want to get in that mix. I really out. Oh.
You'll die like the rest.
What? Dang it, wrong character. I thought I had the fighter.
Death reaches out to you.
A Jure.
I think she's at the halfway point.
Palpable hit.
Maybe keep him in there a little bit longer. Hindering him.
Die.
I didn't know they could scoop by you like that. I thought he'd be stuck in there by my positioning. It's too bad.
Impressive.
Oh, you forgot to use your spell.
Too bad.
A
Oops.
Tripae.
Meant to put it on myself. He had advantage on that. That's too bad.
Not bad, eh?
Do I have to roll to hit?
Arcana Necro. Valmis.
Dang, plus 10 to his save. Pretty rough.
Ah, bleed.
You are paralyzed.
Ah. Nice move. Ah.
Take that, you fiend.
All right, everybody gets a
Valmis.
turn.
That's the way.
Poor adventurers, so many of them slain by these gorillas on their way to this forest. So tragic. Okay, good berries.
Natura. Muto. Cure.
Wait a minute. I did wait an hour. It's another day, fool. Okay, let's do a short rest. Okay, I guess it means hour of game time. What do you guys want to do for an hour? Yeah, let's make that. Oh, shoot, man. Dang, I tell you what, dang. Um, that's a lot more gorillas throwing rocks at me, which makes that a lot more intimidating. Yes, this will be quite a fight. I'm gonna save now, and we'll pick this fight up next episode. This is a perfect time for me to take a break. I'm gonna go talk to my student who lives in Ukraine. We're gonna speak English, um, and practice our English. I'll talk to you later.